Hello, and welcome to the new series. It's been a while since we made a lot of things for AI image generation, right? So today, I will show you how to make AI videos in an advanced way. Something like this.
So that is me. Subscribe to channel. You absolutely have to try this AI told workflow. The moment you hesitate, you lose it, and it's game over. Just trust the throttle.
And it will be local on your PC or cloud. We will probably outperform VEO 3.1, maybe even see dance in terms of quality and realism today. So let's start. Which model is this, and how to generate videos like I did. The model is called LTX 2.3. It is fast, supports 1080p and open weights. It already has near 1 million downloads on Hugging Face. So let's start this model with ComfyUI. Here is our ComfyUI interface. First, I will give you a JSON file in description for free. Then you should drop it into the ComfyUI to open it. This is our workflow with custom setup. Let's see part by part. First thing you need to download is Diffusion Model Part. Here, I'm using KJ's FP8 model. Also, VRAM management nodes and distilled LoRa. We will use Dev model with distilled LoRa to make high quality. These nodes are to prevent getting out of memory and get more speed. We have Sage Attention. I will disable it by default since maybe you are new. Down there, we have a LoRa that is a game changer for LTX. This LoRa is why the current video exists, so it is that important. It's an old LoRa, about 8 months old. Normally, it shouldn't work, but it is working well. It is like WAN 2.2 works with 2.1 LoRa's. After installing the models and LoRa's, you need to download Text Encoder and VAE. After that, you are good to run workflow. But the thing is, you need great GPU to run this workflow locally. Let's talk about requirements and a cloud solution. So, the video you are seeing right now took 25 minutes to generate in 16 gigabytes of GPU. But instead of waiting for a long time, I have cloud solution that makes this video in 5 mins. I will explain you both, and that's the point. You can choose. Here, it's called Floyo AI. It's been made by professionals to run Comfy faster. You can see there are many workflows from community to run and explore. We usually generate images in local, but as for AI video, it's harder. Most people use Cloud or RunPod to run video models, also to train LoRa's. Let's type train, so something exists even for training. You can test it. I will give a promo code to try for a limited time. Let's get into my workflow and how to run it online without any installation. In the top right corner, we have this launch button. You click once and it opens and run Cloud Comfy, but with most of the models installed. You wait short for it to load. So, this is Cloud Comfy, which runs on 94 gigabytes of VRAM. This is pretty much same workflow, but the only difference is it uses full model, not FP8. Everything is maxed out so that you get best output of it. I will explain rest of the workflow you see here when we turn back to local. Let's get into only thing you need to be aware of, video parameters. We have width and height. It is set to 1080p. Not recommend to change, unless you want vertical. Down there we have frame rate and length. Frame rate is FPS, 24 is optimal. Length is what you can change. Length is frame amount. For 10 seconds, you should do 24 times 10 plus 1. I think you can do the math here. For 20 seconds, it is 481 frames. FPS times second plus 1. For 5 seconds, it is 121 frames. But be aware, your prompt should match this length, so that you get best output. And finally, this is your prompt. Long and detailed recommended. I will give you sample prompt structure in Patreon. After you put the prompt, just press Run button. It will first download the model, then runs the workflow if there is no error. You see my run history while validating the workflow running. You can contact support if you want custom model or LoRa to be uploaded. One more good thing is that you can run 2 workflows at the same time. Let me show you that. Let's open new workflow tab. Okay, so this is Z Image Turbo full model workflow. I press run and it works. Now we are generating a video and image at the same time. This took 13 seconds to generate image. While other model is working. Let's see what other workflow is doing. The speed. The other workflow generates in high speed. Depends on generation, it took 4 to 9 mins. It is for 10-second 1080p video, while local generation took 25 mins with not full, but FP8 model. Let's have a look at the output and then move on.
Cinematic shots are possible, but is that realistic? I was entirely made by AI. Told you it was possible.
So, output is interesting. We definitely make a short movie eventually. You can have questions like, normally model is able to do it? Or is it the workflow makes difference? This is the official website of LTX. 10 seconds, 1080p video generation. Now have a look at that carefully. Now look what I generated with the same exact prompt, same model, but different execution. I just showed you the cloud, and setup is already made for you to test. Link will be in description for Floyo AI. Now let's get back into the local version. Text encoder uses Gemma 3, and also text projection goes to the clip folder. Download links for all models will be available on Patreon desk. LTX model generates video in 2 passes. First pass generates low resolution. After that, it upscales latent space 2x. That's why it's fast and possible to make 1080p. You see down there, I added NAG. It helps negative prompt do its work. You can bypass. Now let's get into sampler selection. That's important. At first, I used Clown Sampler blindly, but then I realized first pass shouldn't be so heavy with noise. Because model generates more AI artifacts in low resolution, but I put it so that's up to you. Later on, model upscale latent and finishes in 3 steps. That's where the problem will happen. Because it uses 1 step, latent upscale model like GAN models. It rips off details from first pass. Let me explain how I fixed most of it in different canvas. This is what happens actually. We have latent upscale model. The latent this model produces will look flat. No details, no noise. This model doesn't have strength value to control, so instead, we mitigate the latent strength. Manually, I upscale latent 2x comes from first pass. Then, interpolate this 2 latents, like mimicking what model does. Now you know the story behind. For the second pass, we do reverse, use noise and clown to maximize the quality. Still, you can try other samplers to see what happens. Now let's see some outputs and have fun before prompting guide. So wheels are not spinning. Sometimes I get artifacts. Let's see another one.
In the quiet expanse of the high country, stillness is only temporary, a brief glance, before it continues its journey across the wild land.
This one is good actually, just needs some better physics. In this one, I tried some Twitter prompts, you know. LTX 2.0 prompt. Not as good, but decent. Not bad again. Actually, I think it is ages ahead of WAN 2.2. For the prompt guidance, I will give you a PDF and sample prompts in JSON. This is, for example, a website, but it is mainly focused on image to video. My prompts are separated in 2 parts, audio and video part. You just drop JSON in Comfy to see it. Then you can drop it into LLM. Mine is Qwen, as you know. Lastly, let's talk about channel situation. I will continue for advanced tutorial series, but I separated the video series now. To be more tidy, next video will be image to video with LTX. As good as text to video? We'll see. Workflows and materials will be in description. Hopefully, see you soon.